Sup dudes, welcome back to another Valorant video. I almost said a Call of Duty Warzone video, but it's not a Call of Duty Warzone video today. So this time I'm going to be showing you guys how to find a perfect or at least a good enough sensitivity for you guys in Valorant. So if you haven't watched my Call of Duty Warzone video version of this, definitely check it out because I'll be repeating a lot of what I'm about to say, what I said in this video. But if you only play Valorant, then by all means keep watching. So as you can tell from the title, we're going to show you guys how to find the right sensitivity. Now, first thing you want to do is, it doesn't matter if you have a gun, but first thing you want to do is test your sensitivity. So it might be like, when you start out the game, it might be a 1, I don't know what it is, but if obviously it feels too high, right? So then you just want to, what I do is I halve it, and then I see if that feels right. This feels a bit more right, but I still think it's a bit too high. So obviously I'm cheating here because I already know my sensitivity is 0.37, but, you know, you can keep on trying, like, just by trial and error, you see which one feels right. 0.37 feels pretty good for me, so I'm going to stick with it. Another way to test out if it's the right one for you is if you go to these two heads. It doesn't have to be, you just gotta flick. So let's say these two heads, I can flick pretty well on them. So you want to be able to flick pretty well like that on them, you know, maybe even like big flicks. You know, it's relatively close, it's good enough for me. And it's pretty much on the head as well, so that's one way you can tell that you've got a right sensitivity, or at least one that's good enough. Now, a second way of telling is if you put a cursor on this guy's head and then if you move around, hopefully your cursor isn't like mine and it actually sticks on the guy's head. Like if I move around like this, I can pretty much stick on this guy's head quite well. But if I'm going really fast, I mean, yeah, it's good enough, right? So as long as your cursor sticks on this guy's head, it's pretty much good enough, a good enough sensitivity. In summary, just trial and error. Second thing is test it out by flicking to the heads and seeing if it sticks to the head when you walk. If it goes to the head. The third one is make sure when you're walking or when you're running, when you're crouching, you can actually, when you're shift walking, my bad, that you can actually stick the cursor on this guy's head like this. Make sure your cursor sticks on this guy's head. Obviously, the trial and error is a bit inefficient, so I'm going to show you guys another way of doing it, and the other way of doing it is by going onto this website. So you go convert sensitivity. Obviously I spelled it wrong, but you click on the first link and it should bring you to this website. And then you just find your sensitivity in a game of your choice. So let's say mine is Overwatch, right? And in Overwatch my sensitivity is 5.2. And in Valorant, you go to that. And apparently it's telling me that my sensitivity in Valorant should be 0.49. Obviously we tried out, it's too fast, but at least it's better than going from 1 to 0.5 to 0.25 and then trying it out. You can try from straight up from 0.49 instead of from 1, or like even from 10, whatever the default sensitivity is. So you just go for 0.49. Oh my god, I can't type. 0.49. This feels a bit too high. Again, you can try feel it out and then you can go to whatever your sensitivity is. Should be 0.37, my bad. And then again, if you play a lot of FPS games, you can kind of have a feel for what feels right for your sensitivity. You just keep on trying until you find a sensitivity that feels right. A lot of the times I just use whatever sensitivity I use in other games and then convert it to this game, or to whatever game I'm playing, and then it usually gives me a pretty good sensitivity, a good enough one for playing, you know, for the first week or so, until I try really sweat in the game. Part 2, I'm going to show you guys how to do the operator. So let's do that. Operator is a bit of a different story since you're scoped in. Again, it's pretty much the same as rifle. What you do is just flick your thing and then make sure you move around and it feels, you know, it feels right. And make sure when you flick, you can flick to the heads, like, well, not the heads, but at least in the body, you can at least flick onto the body like that. And then you can go like, okay, that does not count. You can go like this. And then you can at least click on the body, or even better, the head. And another one is when you're scoped in, make sure when you're walking around, it feels good. One way you can tell it feels good is by, if it fits right, is if you can move your cursor and stick it on the head like this. You know, I'm only Platinum 1, so I'm not actually that good. I don't have like absolutely god aim, so maybe if you're Radiant, you'll have like your cursor perfectly sticking on this head like this, as if you have an aimbot or something like that. One more thing though is you want to go Alt Tab. You want to go to, into mouse settings. So you click on mouse and you just click on settings. You click on additional mouse options and click on pointer options and make sure this is unchecked and click apply, click OK. I'll explain the reason why you want it unchecked once this thing goes away. Okay. So reason why you want it unchecked is, let's say when I move my cursor from here to here, it's about 1 centimeter on my mouse pad. if you have it checked, the faster you move that in that 1 centimeter, it might go all the way here. So let's say the same 1 centimeter, if I move it at this speed, at like a slow speed, it'll go here. If I move it at a fast speed, it'll go all the way here if I was in if I had it checked. But if you have it unchecked, no matter how fast or slow you move your mouse, 1 centimeter always correlates to the same centimeters on your monitor, or whatever amount, or like inches, whatever you use. You know, it's always the same distance in the game that it moves. So definitely have it unchecked for consistency. It takes like maybe 3 days to get used to, but after the 3 days, your aim will be so godly, it's insane. So definitely have it unchecked. And guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If it did help you, make sure you hit the like button, and let me know if it helped you or whatever. If you have any questions, yo, put it in the comment, bro. What are you doing? You know, like, just ask me a question. I'll try my hardest to reply to most comments, and I'll try my very hardest to heart react to them at the very least. So again, if it helped you, please hit the like button. I'll be making more informational videos on Valorant, or at least try to keep a normal schedule next time on Valorant. So definitely hit the subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.